What are you doing, boys? I'm back, and ladies and gentlemen, I am back again with the final Minecraft video of the explanation of why I did this. And just to do, 4 more days are left, so for these 4 days for surviving, I'm just gonna sit in my house and explain what I did, what this was supposed to be, and how and what I was doing. So in the start of the video, I had to survive. So the whole point of this video, well, okay, let's start from the beginning. The whole point of this video, of these videos, were me surviving 100 hard Minecraft days on survival Minecraft Caves and Cliffs point 1.18.2 via update for my homework, for my school project, kind of, for my choice board, for my teacher, and that's mostly it. So the whole point of these videos were, okay, so for hard, you die of starvation, and if I die on this server, I lose the challenge. And I haven't died on this server, not on my live streams, on my Twitch, not on any of these videos. I've never died on this server. So if I did die, I would have lost the challenge, and I would have had to make more videos just to survive this challenge and make a new server. But I have survived all 100 days. Well, not yet. In the next 4 days I will. And then the whole point was, okay, survive 100 days. If I die, I lose the challenge. The whole point now was that, okay, I'm supposed to survive. Now I'm supposed to beat the game, alright? So then I made my house, this first layer first. And then for the couple of days, I had to go mining for some diamonds, like always, like all stuff that's in my inventory. Then make a cow farm, and so that I can enchant my armor and everything with this thing here, this beautiful thing, with all these bookshelves to make it. Then create a storage room so I can store all my stuff, and then have a lot of things. And then I just decided just to make my room as fancy as it could be. And yeah, but these are soul torch fireplaces with iron bars. I mean iron trapdoors. I don't know. Soul torches. I think the soul stuff from the Nether update was the coolest thing yet. But the hardest thing was trying to get to the Nether fortress. So the Nether fortress, it's another hard thing to get, but it's actually supposed to be very useful for beating the game. So what you do is that you get, okay, zombies, come on, really? Fine, I'll go to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll talk in the morning. Okay, so what I was saying, it's now day 90, it's now day 97, 3 more days to go. So, what I was talking about, the Nether Fortress, right? Okay, so, the Nether Fortress is in the Nether. In the Nether, it's very mean, because you can die in so many possible ways. Like, the Nether, just to explain this, just pretend it's like it's hell. It's legit Nether is hell in Minecraft. Like, pretend in the real world you're in hell, but it's in a game in Minecraft. Like, Minecraft, it's just a real life thing, but it's way different. But that doesn't really matter. So the Nether, what it does is that you need to grab a pickaxe, which is 3 diamonds. To grab obsidian, you mostly need 10 to 16 blocks just to make a portal, but I just needed 10. So then you need a flint and steel to light it, and then once you enter it, you're in the Nether. And once you're in the Nether, mostly the goal is to find a fortress, a black fortress that has these mobs that are very they're not disturbing, but they're very annoying. Like, for one, we got the wither skeleton, which when he touches you, all he has, he's black, he's a skeleton, and if he hits you with his sword, you get the wither effect, which is very painful because the wither effect just sits there like it's a poison effect, but it's more dangerous because he can keep hitting you, and even a shield can't block that effect. So that's just one of the annoying things in the Nether Fortress. The second annoying thing is the blazes. The blazes are the most important thing that you need to beat the game, because they drop blaze rods so you can make Eyes of Ender, so then you can go to the stronghold, which I did to go beat the Ender Dragon, but I'll talk about that after I talk about the Nether. So if you get blaze rods, enough blaze rods, mostly you need about 15 blaze rods or less, because you have to make potions as well. I did the dumb thing where I should not slept for 4 days, but this is a challenge where I have to sleep, but sometimes I don't, but it's still a challenge. So all I could make was fire resistance, instant health, and strength. If you don't sleep for 4 days, it's kind of useful, because there's these things that that are flying in the sky that are called oh, what are they called? I don't remember what they're called, but they fly in the air, and they're like, they look like a haunted like bat or something. I don't know. I might once it hits day 100, I'll go in creative and I'll show you what the mob looks like. But it drops its brain, which creates when you can use that brain to create slow falling potions. And slow falling potions are very useful when you're fighting the Ender Dragon, because the Ender Dragon, when you're building up to the towers to explode its health regain, you can fall like really slow. Like, pretend I'm 1,000 blocks up in the sky, right? I'll be flying like a chicken. Like, I will just be floating in the air for about 30 seconds, and then I'll touch the ground safely, won't take any damage, nothing. Those are one of the keen perks I like to use for fighting the Ender Dragon, but I couldn't do it, so that was the hard part. So once you have, okay, I now remember what they're called. So the flying things that come at night when you don't sleep for 4 days, they're called phantoms. But they don't really look like a phantom. Like, okay, pretend like a phantom, okay, it has these weird things as arms and it looks like a reaper. No, phantoms, they're legit a flying bat that doesn't have it looks like a mix with it's like, pretend it's like a flying squirrel, but it's a flying bat, but it has a jumpsuit with it. So that's what they are, phantoms, and they give you phantom membranes, is what makes slow falling potions. That's the best thing. Alright, now to explain how I beat the game. So in my live streams, for my like 3 to 4 hour live streams, I've been mostly just grinding out nether, trying to find nether wart. This is nether wart. So nether wart is what you can use for making potions, because it's another important part to make potions. I found a village about 500 blocks over there, and I like potatoes because they look like French fries in this texture pack, and that's the funny thing. So I did that, and I did more for my sugarcane farm, made it a little bit bigger, and I made my house bigger. As you can see, it now has a double layer, and I finally created my enchanting room a little bit better, and so it's maxed out. Got some more chests, and I mined some more diamonds. I got more levels, and then I created my room, which really looks cool, and I like it. And okay, so that's what I did for my live streams, and I mostly just sat there doing nothing most of the time, just waiting for the days to go by. So okay, that's the explanation of what I've been doing for the videos that you missed. Alright, so now let's get to the point of how and why this challenge is really hard. So I have 20 health for those hearts at the bottom, and you need food, which is mostly my cooked beef, for hunger bars. If I die in any possible way in this server, let's say I'm fighting the Wither. For some reason, the Wither in this game now is the strongest boss than the Ender Dragon, because the Wither just it's easiest to pain. Like, I really wish I could show you, but he's just a really big pain. Like, I could fight him with full netherite armor, with prop 4, Unbreaking 3, and Thorns 3, and like a god sword, and it would still take him forever to die. Like, I would probably die twice by myself, but with friends, that's a different story. But still, he's still a pain. But he gives you a cool reward. He gives you a nether store, which is good for a beacon. Which, if you create a fully powered beacon, it just beams up into the sky, and you can get these perks that kind of help you within range. But that doesn't really matter. What really matters is that, okay, how did I beat the game? So, what I did is that, okay, right, I went to the nether fortress, I got these blaze rods, and then I had to kill some endermen to get eyes of ender. If you connect them together, you get eyes of ender. Once you get eyes of ender, you can throw them in the air, and they show you where your location is to the stronghold, which is like 1,000 blocks that way, or 2,000 blocks that way. Once you do, you have to dig underground. Once you dig underground and you find the stronghold, you will have to you would have to have a lot of torches, because it is dark down there, and you would have some good armor. I prefer, if you're fighting the ender dragon, I prefer having some good armor. Not really iron, unless you're speed running the game. Like, if you know, some speedrunners, they mostly tend to use iron. But if you want to just have a fun game about beating the ender dragon, I would use diamond armor that has some good enchantments on it. Or if you want to do iron, I would have a lot of potions with you, a lot of good potions. But that really is it's just a mattering of fact. So you grab the eyes of ender, you're in the stronghold, dig around the stronghold, and now you have to find the end portal. The end portal, that's another thing. So if you're playing Minecraft and you're trying to beat the game, right? Sometimes the end portal might not be there, so then you might have to go into creative, and then you have to create your own end portal at your house, which you can do, and there are some tutorials out there which you can figure out how to, but that really isn't that much fun because you can't gather trophies. And speaking of trophies, if you get Minecraft like a brand new, if you get Minecraft like you just got Minecraft, I can show you a little tutorial on how to cheat to get trophies a little bit easier, and in creative, because if you go in creative, it says that trophies cannot be owned in this world, but there's a cheat where you can earn trophies in this world that involves using command blocks, but that's only if you have the updated versions, like the ps4 versions, where's Caven's Cliffs right now, and Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. Mostly, I prefer you guys get Java because you can download mods and everything else. But if you have a PS4, that's still okay as well, because you can still download things, but it's fun, but it's still not quite as fun as Java, because Java, there's ore spawn, there's all these other things, you can have different mobs, you can have different dungeons, you can have different weapons, different ores, different armor, food, everything you can imagine in a server. But that's mostly what I say, and mostly fighting the ender dragon, it's pretty easy. Go up towers, destroy the end crystals, defeat the ender dragon, that's it. And then you beat the game, and then this is what it rewards you. Dragon egg. And how to pick it up is like, okay, you teleport it somewhere, or I'm gonna teleport it. I don't know where it's gonna launch. It teleports anywhere. Teleports mostly a 5-meter range like this, and then you dig down 2 blocks. If you have a torch on you, good idea. You put a torch down, break the block over it, and you grab the ender dragon egg. And then that's how you get it. Also, I prefer not to move the dragon egg anywhere near lava or anything else, because that's just very annoying, because it will burn. It's non-destructible. And that's mostly to beat the game. Once you beat the game, you could go to the end city and get the Elytra. Now the Elytra, that's a fun item that's very rare to get. What an Elytra does is that you can wear it and you can fly around. It's not very hard to find, but it's really fun to use. So what you need is that you have to go into the end cities, and the end cities is what I was in one of them with fighting shulker boxes. And to find one, you need to find a ship that's floating in the sky, build to it, and then you can get your own Elytra. Now the Elytra is where you need rockets, and you fly, like you jump off a 2-story, like if I jumped off here and I pulled up my Elytra and I used my rockets, I would fly. Like, you'd become Superman that has wings, mostly. But I really prefer that for flying around and traveling because it's really fun too. So if you want to have some fun, I prefer getting the Elytra. It's really hard though to grab it because of all the shulker boxes hitting you with their levitations. So it's just pretty annoying. So I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna talk about whatever I need to talk about, and once I'm done talking and explaining, we'll continue on with the rest of the days. Alright, day 98, 2 more days to go, and mostly I have nothing else to explain. Is that it's just I've completed the game. I've almost survived 100 days on hard Minecraft. I've defeated the Ender Dragon. I got this dragon egg. I've done everything else. I'm just gonna sit here, eat lunch, and wait for the days to go by. So really, there's nothing to do. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the days to go by. Alright, so thanks for watching these videos and my parts on 100 Day Survivals. I hope you like the videos. This is the last time I'm going to say hello. For the next video, subscribe to my channel. I hope you like the other videos I post. And I'll see you guys next time on maybe some more Minecraft or something else another time. So I'll see you guys next time. Let's continue the rest of the 2 days. Alright guys, it's day 100. I finally completed it. Alright. Time to end video. Bye guys.